Japan, a country known for its high-rise buildings, breathtaking landscapes, modern advancements, and an extensive car culture. When it comes to Japanese cars, most people would quickly think of manufacturers like Toyota, Honda, or Nissan. Street racing often brings to mind names like the Nissan Skyline or the Toyota Supra. However, there's a growing interest in American muscle cars, which might seem surprising given Japan's preference for its own vehicles. This fascination can be traced back to the history of automobile expansion in Japan. While traversing the streets of Tokyo, you can enjoy the sight of compact K cars, hybrid sedans, and the many innovations in the Japanese automotive world. But once in a while, your attention might be grabbed by the roar of a Ford Mustang or a Dodge Challenger. You turn the corner only to see a Chevrolet Camaro cutting through the Tokyo night. This is one of the many surprising subcultures that Japan has nurtured. A passionate love for American muscle cars. The astounding appeal of American muscle cars has been embraced by Japanese car enthusiasts who also idolize Japan's own car subcultures. Get ready for an exciting journey as we explore this fascinating topic in today's video, the appeal of American muscle cars in Japan. At first glance, the powerful engines of American muscle cars and Japan's compact, efficient vehicles may seem incompatible. The American style, represented by iconic cars like the Ford Mustang, is quite different from Japan's sleek, legendary compact cars. It's almost like comparing Donald Trump's policies to global diplomacy, two starkly different approaches. These cultural contrasts can be humorously visualized by imagining a Ford Mustang in the world of Super Mario Bros. But the story itself is quite interesting. How did these large, powerful American vehicles, designed for the vast roads of the United States, make their way to a nation devoted to efficiency, so far removed geographically? We'll answer this question as we continue. The symbolism of muscle cars in Japan. For countless Japanese auto enthusiasts, the appeal of American muscle cars goes beyond driving a powerful machine. It's about embracing individuality. Japan is often described as a collectivist society, where the group takes precedence over the individual. In contrast, muscle cars represent something entirely different, a bold declaration of personal choice and self-identity. More than just transportation, owning and driving a muscle car, like a Chevrolet Corvette, through the streets of Tokyo or Osaka is a statement of rebellion against societal norms. In a country where conformity is prized, the loud engine and striking design of an American muscle car symbolizes non-conformity and individuality. It's an alluring concept for many car lovers in Japan. The influence of pop culture. Mass media, including music, movies, novels, and fashion, have a profound influence on society, and Japan is no exception. American films, in particular, have played a significant role in promoting the image of muscle cars. Who could forget the legendary Mustang chase scene in Bullitt with Steve McQueen? Or the Fast and Furious series, where muscle cars were often portrayed as the ultimate vehicles of choice. These films didn't just entertain, they opened eyes to the dominance and excitement of muscle cars. Given Japan's long-standing love for Western pop culture, it's no surprise that the muscle cars in these films became an object of fascination. To many in Japan, these cars weren't just machines. They were symbols of freedom, rebellion, and the American dream. For a society that often values carefulness and sameness, the idea of owning a bold, attention-grabbing car was incredibly appealing. The reach of muscle car culture in Japan extends beyond film. Music videos, video games like Grand Theft Auto, and even American advertisements have all contributed to shaping the image of muscle cars as a symbol of strength, adventure, and excitement. The challenges of owning a muscle car in Japan. However, owning an American muscle car in Japan comes with its own set of challenges. First, let's consider the size. Japanese roads and parking spaces are notoriously narrow, and muscle cars are large, heavy, and difficult to maneuver in tight spots. Racing these cars through the busy streets of Tokyo or Osaka can be a real challenge. Fuel prices are another issue. Japan, being an island with a high population density, has elevated fuel costs. Muscle cars, with their large engines, are notorious fuel guzzlers. In a country where fuel-efficient vehicles are the norm, cruising in a gas-hungry muscle car makes a bold statement, both of status and defiance. Importing American-made cars has its advantages, such as comfort and style. However, the high import taxes, combined with the steep cost of repair and maintenance, can be burdensome. Additionally, classic American muscle cars carry a piece of American heritage. And maintaining these cars requires finding specialized mechanics familiar with these vintage machines. Despite these challenges, many muscle car owners in Japan don't view their cars as mere possessions. To them, owning a muscle car is a labor of love, an investment, and a passion. The struggles of parking and maintaining such a vehicle don't faze them, and they remain connected through a shared community of like-minded enthusiasts. Muscle car communities in Japan. Since the 1970s, Japanese muscle car communities have grown into a significant subculture, with major events such as the Yokohama Hot Rod and Custom Show and the Moon Eyes Streetcar Nationals drawing large crowds. These events have become platforms for showcasing modified vehicles like hot rods and Camaros, helping these communities flourish. Social media, particularly Instagram and YouTube, has played a huge role in connecting these car lovers. Enthusiasts often share videos and photos of their car restorations, modifications, and adventures. These platforms have made muscle car culture more accessible and visible, reaching not only Japan, but a global audience. Why Japanese car lovers are drawn to muscle cars. So, why are Japanese car lovers drawn to American muscle cars? Perhaps it's because these cars evoke nostalgia for an era where vehicles were strong, raw, and full of personality. Today's cars are often packed with digital technology and more efficient engines, but muscle cars stand apart for their simplicity. They're mechanically driven, loud, and full of character, traits that resonate with many Japanese enthusiasts. Muscle cars are also known for their bold, eye-catching designs, with wide bodies, aggressive hoods, and custom paint jobs. Muscle cars make a statement wherever they go. In contrast, Japanese cars are typically more subtle in design. A muscle car doesn't just roll down the street, it demands attention. Japan has a long history of custom car culture, and muscle cars are no exception. With an abundance of aftermarket parts available, many Japanese enthusiasts take muscle cars and add their own unique touches, blending American power with Japanese precision to create something entirely new. But there's a deeper cultural reason behind the appeal. While Japan is renowned for its technological advancements and precise engineering, it's also a society that values conformity. A muscle car, with its bold design and loud presence, stands in stark contrast to this. For many Japanese enthusiasts, owning a muscle car represents a way to break free from the strictures of society and embrace a more individualistic and adventurous persona. Connecting two worlds of automobiles. The love for muscle cars in Japan is a testament to the universal language of automobiles. It proves that cars, with their passion and performance, can transcend cultural boundaries. But this exchange goes both ways. Japanese cars like the Datsun 240Z, Mazda RX-7, and Subaru WRX STI have also gained a following in the United States. This mutual admiration between American and Japanese car enthusiasts highlights the ability of automobiles to bring people together, regardless of their cultural background. In Japan, nostalgia for American muscle cars is on the rise, while in the US, interest in Japanese vehicles continues to grow. Popular muscle cars in Japan. There are a few muscle cars that have achieved iconic status in Japan. The Ford Mustang is one such car. Beautiful, powerful, and undeniably popular in Japan. The Chevrolet Camaro also holds a strong market, with its aggressive design and muscle car appeal. The Dodge Challenger, with its classic Hemi engine and retro modern features, has also gained popularity. The Pontiac Firebird Trans Am, largely due to its prominent role in Smokey and the Bandit, holds a near cult status among Japanese enthusiasts. These cars, with their performance, design, and rich history, continue to captivate car lovers in Japan, and the muscle car era is far from over. The future of muscle cars in Japan. With the growing shift towards electric vehicles and eco-consciousness, what does it hold for the future of muscle cars in Japan? Will gasoline-powered vehicles be a thing of the past? Some enthusiasts believe that muscle cars may evolve, with talk of converting classic American muscle cars to electric power while preserving their iconic characteristics. With younger generations exposed to muscle cars through gaming, social media, and online forums, the fascination with these cars is not going away anytime soon. While the future is uncertain, it's clear that the love for American muscle cars in Japan is enduring. A tribute to American muscle cars. For many Japanese muscle car enthusiasts, owning an American muscle car is about more than just owning a piece of automotive history. It's about possessing a part of American heritage, a piece of the American dream. These cars symbolize freedom, adventure, and the thrill of the open road. This love for Japan and American muscle cars showcases the strength that passion can bring across boundaries. It doesn't matter your origins, you share a worldwide culture if you appreciate vehicles. And as long as people exist who like to start their engines and make noise, the culture of American muscle will not die in the land of the rising sun. That's it for today. If you like this episode, give it a thumbs up, share with your car enthusiast friends, and make sure you follow us for more. Let us know what your favorite muscle car is in the comments below.